يوم مميز هنا، افتتاح غير عادي، أجواء مشتعلة، الكل متحمس لهذه البداية. أمل جديد هنا وحكاية جديدة بالتأكيد يترقبها الكل. الجميع يريد الفصل الأول أن يكون ورديا، أن تكون جماهير سعيدة، الأجواء رائعة وكل شيء جاهز من أجل مباراة كبيرة. وهنا والتوقعات، خلينا ننتظر مباراة قوية من الطرفين. من يحضر المباريات بشكل دائم يعرف هذه الأجواء جيدا ويعرف جمال هذه المشاهد من هذا الملعب. إذا ما فاتتك الانطلاقة فلا داعي للقلق، لأن المباراة بدأت للتو. برشلونة في مواجهة برشلونة. سنايدر، لعبة رائعة الآن، ربما لو مرت لكانت خطيرة. دفاع رائع اليوم. في المكان الصحيح، تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. دونالي، جافي، كرة مع سامويليتو، يقظة في الدفاع، تمريرة كانت سيئة للأمانة. سامويليتو، نيمار، نعم فعلوها، حطها في الشباك وجول. لقطة حاسمة، كرة في الشباك، يا لها من دقة غير عادية في تسديد الكرة. يملك مهارات كبيرة بالكرة، مثل هذه الأمور تحب أن تشاهدها في مباراة راح تلعب الأعصاب هنا. النتيجة راح تحدد كل شيء. هي بالتأكيد مباراة أكون أو لا أكون. في مثل هذه الأوقات يظهر لك شخصية الفريق الحقيقية، ويظهر لك إمكانيات اللاعبين ومعدن اللاعبين الحقيقي. يا إلهي، مباراة أخرى داخل هذه المباراة، مشتعلة الأجواء في المدرجات، الجماهير لا تهدأ، الصخب عالي في ملعب رائع، واحد من أجمل الملاعب العالمية على الإطلاق. نؤكد للمشاهدين أنه لم يفوتهم الكثير، لأن المباراة بدأت للتو. برازيل في مواجهة برشلونة، الكرة الراسية لن تسبب أي إزعاج الحارس. محمد صلاح، وصلت راية، لعبة خطيرة، سددها بشكل رائع لكنها لم تدخل المرمى. كان قريب من التسجيل هنا، عليه أن يركز من تسديداته في المرات القادمة. لعبة رائعة الآن، كافو ميسي لم يكن يسمح له بأخذ الكرة. الكلمة الأخيرة هنا كانت للدفاع اللي تدخل في الوقت المناسب لإيقاف انطلاقة هجومية مميزة في المكان الصحيح. رائع جدا في توقع مسار الكرة. أليساندرو كوستا كورتا يقطع الكرة هنا. أعتقد أن اللاعب كان متقدم. نعم، تسلل موجود. تمركز أهم صفة للمدافع، تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. مارادونا في مكان فاضي على الطرف. الركنية الأولى في المباراة. يلعبون ركنية قصيرة، يمر ويلعب كرة بينية. برشلونة يتطلع لاستغلال الهجمة المرتدة. هذه هي كرة، يا سلام على الرشاقة، تشتيت الكرة بدون تفكير. هذه فرصة جول، يا له من سيناريو، هل تصدقون ما حدث؟ يا إلهي، الله على هدف الحسم. سيطر، الكنترول كان غير عادي، هي السبب الأهم في التسجيل. الكنترول كان خيالي، ثقة غير عادية في استقبال كرة. أي استقبال، أي ضربة، أي هدف، أي مهارة يا حريف.
And now I'd just like to read out our fair
الحكم
club
يعلن
members.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great ball, and he's in here. Gnabry is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Speculative strike. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Stojkovic just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
No, that's been intercepted. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's Luis Suarez! And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Davids. Xavi. First quarter of an hour gone. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Costa Curta. Quality ball. Pullet, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Gnabry. Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Xavi. Schneider. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. Hit Luis Suarez! Haaland. Now it's Schneider. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Schneider kept his eye on it, and he's there. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And we're off again. Back into the middle. Schneider. White does really well to win the ball there. White. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Haaland. Cafu. He's played him through. Haaland! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Drogba. He's looking to set free a runner. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's a little off target. And it's Bergkamp. Havertz. He's found some... There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Foden. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Foden. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Havertz. No, that's been intercepted. Havertz in acres of space out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, smashing header! Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, good-looking ball. He's got to be in here! Great ball, and he's in here! Great chance! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Havertz. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Fernando Torres.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And it's Bergkamp. Foden.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
To pay a visit to our official store.
It's a dressing room
memorabilia
that
from today's
needs
match are
rousing
now
at
available.
half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Adams cuts out the pass. Saka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, that was vital. Wilshere.
The attendance for this
Sergio, what are you
match was
thinking?
71,898.
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Right, looks a good ball through, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Rodri.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, this looks sharp, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great pressure, plenty of it. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Ruben Dias. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick request today for everybody
The
to
end of the
please
game.
kindly remove any
Reflections.
cards.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Haaland! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a little off target. Haaland. Now it's McAllister. It's a great ball. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Adams. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! It's a loose ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Rashford. Adams makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Haaland.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Foden. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a good spell of possession, this. McAllister. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Now it's Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed.
Those of you making
A
their
tight
way home
affair,
on public
0-0
transportation
at the
today,
break.
please watch the screen for train
Any opinion
departure
you'd like
times
to
from
express
all
on the
local
first
major
half?
stations.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United.
Odegaard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foden. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And it's Wilshere. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was...
And the shot! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
substitution on the field. Number 19, Wilshere.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Matheus Cunha. Now there, can he put it away? Getting the flags up. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man. Foden is flagged offside. Ødegaard. Casemiro. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Saka. Haaland. De Ligt gets a foot in here.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Rashford! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's McAllister. Darwin.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Matheus Cunha. Ødegaard. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
With a quick request for support for
so
our
there it
World
is.
Charity
What
Fund.
struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello,
on this.
everybody, and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne, Fernando Torres. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Perez is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold, Foden. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
Foden!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Ruben Diaz cuts it out. And it's Fernando Torres. Szoboszlai. Now it's Perez. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Shot could be on. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice. Torres. Distributed tidily. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the runner. Szoboszlai. Fabinho makes the interception.
There will be 1
That's
minute
a shade
added
optimistic.
time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling
I'd like
moment.
to draw your attention
It is
to
still
the screen
very
right
tight
now
here.
for
The
information on
game
our
still
shuttle bus
up for
service.
grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Foden. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fernando Torres. Moved on forwards. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. And it's Wilshere.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Perez.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
72,306.
And that could set him on his way. Now the finish! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Has a shot! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And that's a superb pass. He's got the shot away! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has changed the dynamics of... Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Manchester United with their first corner, their first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it. Fabinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Dol. Nunez! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Wilshere. Can he get onto this? Pinches it off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Darwin. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, right place, right time.
That's just
There will be
playing it
5
safe
minutes
and
added
simple.
time.
Perez. And it's here! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So the perfect chance to get one back. Yes, he's gone for goal. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk with the clearance. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
And a quick announcement today.
Manchester
that
United are
today's
beaten
match is now
and
on
they
sale
are
in the
out.
stadium hall.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Palmer. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Foden.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Oh, really well played.
He could be in here, and the finish! Goal! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 13 minutes is number 9.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Rice. Wilshere. And through to the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Foden. And the shot!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rice. Now there's the clearance. Foden. Rice. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Torres. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw-in. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts.
2 added
Manchester
minutes has been
United
indicated.
looking to pass their way through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy.
Please
And a
be
game
reminded
which is
that
right
drinking is
on
only
the
allowed
edge.
in the
At
areas shown on
half-time,
this map.
it's
Thank you
1-1.
very much for your cooperation.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. Rice. And here's Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Saka. And they've got a throw. And here's Saka. And that is out of play. McAllister. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Aim forwards. Played back towards his own goal. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Haaland. McAllister. Palmer. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Torres. And it's Wilshere. Palmer. That has not gone well. Now it's Torres.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
McAllister with the clearance.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Palmer. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Wilshere. Palmer. Oh, super find. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Wilshere. He's managed to get himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Scholes. Haaland.
2 minutes has been indicated.
The 90 minutes are up. 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen
So to
right now for
clarify,
information
extra
on our shuttle
time
bus
will
service.
follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 13.
So our quest to find the winner
NEXON.
continues.
Substitutions taking place.
McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's headed upfield. Saka. That's a sharp pass. Law. He's through here. Might be danger here. He's got the shot away! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Armour couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Guardiol.
There will
Alexander-Arnold.
be 1 minute added time.
And it's Grealish. Palmer. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking
Manchester
is
United
only
come
permitted in
roaring back
designated
in quite
areas
some
within these
style.
grounds.
We've got a very different game now. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution in progress.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Law. Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That is a brilliant interception. De Bruyne. Soboslai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he put it away? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Law. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United really...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Action has already started. And it's Gullit. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Drogba. Schneider. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. Cafu.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Cafu. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Xavi. To Messi. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a sharp pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Messi. Cafu. Davids. McAllister. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep it. And the shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10,
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Vinicius Junior, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Messi. He could be in here. Pinch one through. And the ball is out of play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Conte. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Schneider. And it's Messi. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Messi running with the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Attendance for this
handcuffed.
match was 71,649.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Pavard. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Yamal. Drogba, nicely spread. Schneider. Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
A real chance if he can get through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Carvajal, aim forwards, showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's straight offside.
Substitution for Vasco da Gama, number 7.
Vasco da
Vinicius
Gama
Junior.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
20,
substitutes.
McAllister. Coming on the field, number 99, Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Number 6.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Vasco da Gama surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Vasco da Gama, number 21.
Vasco da Gama
Yo!
making another
Coming on
change
the
here.
field
Gnabry
is
coming on
number
here.
13.
A change that was broadly
Sergio.
anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Mbappe. And he's on his way!
Vasco da Gama certainly don't need to
minutes has been
overcommit now.
indicated.
Their priority lies further back.
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in
Please
the
turn
end.
your attention to the screen for
How would you
information
sum up
provided
what
by
we've
the
witnessed,
local
Jim?
police.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is...
Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to...
Oh, he's been caught! He's had a hit! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 18 minutes is number 20.
Al Hilal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Soulé.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Davids. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, terrible. Now the finish! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Al Hilal are looking to break at pace. Xavi is there and he can get that clear. Alvarez. Moved on forwards. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's lost his man here. Steaming on goalwards. He is just caressing the ball. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
DiMarco.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Martinez, Schneider, oh that's a key interception. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Al Hilal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And it's Hullet. Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, no joy this time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Spread neatly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
We are glad to inform you that
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Ronaldinho. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Xavi. Davids. And here's Haaland. And he's cut it out. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neymar. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pogba does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Iniesta. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar finds himself offside. Messi. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. And it's hoisted clear. Adams gets across to intercept that. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chips it through. Neymar gets through on his own. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Barcelona really could have done without this. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Oh, great save by Dida!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Iniesta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Obviously
expecting traffic to be
not
heavy
good,
after
Peter.
the final
It
whistle
seems
today.
the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Snyder. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got space in the area. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp.
The attendance for this match was
gets over and intercepts.
72,306.
Pogba looks to clip it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball is out of play. Davids. And it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. And that has been clubbed away. Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho, pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's one-on-one, and the shots! It's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona, after 84 minutes.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's intervened well there. Looks a good ball through.
Has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And we come to you now.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Everybody, and
the sun
to
beaming down on the
match.
stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. That's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ronaldinho. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Baggio. Chouameni playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure.
And Hullet! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves...
Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There will be a throw-in. Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Lewandowski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Schneider calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Schneider. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Spread out to the left. There's the hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely weighted ball. He's got the shot away! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short, and it's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal,
So
and
that
is
was
the
the
state of
first
it
half.
at the break.
We believe the
1-0.
boys can turn it around.
I think on the
Of
whole the
course they
team
will.
linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Ronaldinho. Done delicately. He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay
attendance
on
for
this.
this match was 70,987.
Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Schneider looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Roberto Baggio! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from
After
there,
69
considering how much
minutes
movement
is
can be generated on the ball.
23.
Great hit.
Roberto Baggio!
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now that is tiny, really tiny. And the shot! No mistake! Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
The goal scorer after 72 minutes is number 11, Wissa. Wissa. Wissa.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on the field is number 8, Jensen.
Openiing. Alexander-Arnold. And they've switched it over to the other side. Openiing. It's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I think we're just about done here. Ronaldinho takes control of it, and he's on the move. And here's Baggio. Chance! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 89 minutes is number 15, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution on the field, number 24.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them.
Shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Roberto Baggio, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
From today's other matches.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies.
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite
and
a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. We all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Schneider. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Roberto Baggio. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Semenyo.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pull it, float it up and over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's run loose here. Even Nielsen! That's a half-decent try. .30 minutes gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Scott had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
For the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Baggio. It's Hullet. And the counter is on. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Beckenbauer. Alexander-Arnold. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging,
the boys
but
can turn it up
goalless.
for the second.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ronaldinho
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Roberto Baggio. Schneider. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
He's won a climax!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Lewandowski. Schneider.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Eva Nielsen, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
Semenyo, Zabani, Adams. He's through here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kerkesh, looking for the runner. Sinisterra! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he finish? And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Everyone, it's finished or square.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaint.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Newcastle finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Barnes is offering a right smile there.
Bullets can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Willock. Willock! It's
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And the shot! He scores! And they've got their lead back. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Minutes is number 4, Ruud Gullit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Murphy. What a throw in. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Beckenbauer. And he's managed to get rid and reclaimed it in a trice. There's good running with the ball, and he's surging through. Barnes was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Barnes. Now it's Willock. Livramento, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Roberto Baggio. Cher. Willock. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now Livramento.
There will be 3 minutes
Gullit.
added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Gullit. Real chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio has found the net here, of course. Aim forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Newcastle can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Willock. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Barnes. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Share. Willock. Barnes. Schneider. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Willock. And it's Hullet. No, he refuses to take the bait.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, played right into his path. Willock is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Harvey
Newcastle
Barnes.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
21.
substitutes.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Gordon. Number 20.
Well read, nice interception. Schneider. Lewandowski.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Can he get onto this? Murphy. This could be their final throw of the dice. And it's been taken short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He rises! Oh, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious
Hello,
day.
everybody,
Positive
and
vibes
welcome
all
to
around
today's
us,
match.
nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. It's Schneider! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jared Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Nicely aimed pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Real chance here! Wan-Bissaka. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bowen. And it's Baggio. Now it's Lewandowski, picks out, and the finish! No!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 26 minutes is number 18, Ronaldinho!
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski, passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lewandowski. West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Brilliantly cut out. Bullet.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lewandowski. This is promising. Decent hit! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 44 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's Kudus. Lucas Paqueta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Lucas Paqueta stood his ground strongly. Van Dijk, the man that is tenacity personified. That's a nice bullet. Is on his own. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer cuts it out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
And it's Baggio. Early stages of the second half, and still two between. Roberto Baggio! He has kept it, and another try! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 62 minutes is number 15.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Bowen. Lucas Paqueta.
Robert Lewandowski. The attendance
Chouameni.
for this match was 70,987.
Ward-Prowse. Threads one in. Now it's Bowen. He's picked his way through. Terrific header. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Alexander-Arnold. Hullet.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chouameni. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schneider. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. And it's Schneider. Now Roberto Baggio. And that could set him on his way. Can he put it away? He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution in progress.
West Ham making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bowen. And it's Baggio. Hullet. Lewandowski. Lewandowski!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski. Is there any? It's Lewandowski!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
For a job well done.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Please
This
welcome
really
our players,
is the
everyone.
place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's down to business here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Will they or won't they? It is more complicated than they wish it was. And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Maddison. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Roberto Baggio. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Gets his pass away. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. Danso gets good distance on it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he get onto this? Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Which way will things go in the second half?
Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of that. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
Oh, what has happened here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Now the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Header! It's a loose ball. Davis gets it clear. Costa Curta. Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Johnson providing an outlet on that flank. Solanke. Nice interception, well timed. Bullet. Very little to report from an attacking perspective.
Attendance
It's a cage-old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts.
Has a goal! Goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Goal! After 64 minutes.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Son Heung-min coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Ronaldinho. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Schneider. Oh, super shot at goal! Oh, and one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. And that's an errant pass.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. And here's Baggio. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lewandowski.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
Johnson. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Solanke. Coming on the field is number 16.
This is mission accomplished. The most yearned-for piece of silverware in the national game, and it belongs to them.
Yeah, what a superb day for everyone involved, Peter. I'm firmly in the belief that you can put all the cups up there, but the one you want to win is the league, your bread and butter. And if you end up on top of a league like this where, you know, there's a lot of competition, then you deserve to be champions.
Well, it's the feeling you got to taste, Jim.
I did indeed, Peter.
And that is a good note on which to end.
I'm not complaining.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support. And now, lining up for Barcelona.
So hello and a warm
Number
welcome to all
12,
fans of Spanish
Dino.
football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
The action has already started.
I just think what's most important is that both sides give a professional performance.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham! No, not quite.
Bellingham knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Xavi. Oh, that's well spotted.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Lucas Vazquez. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Can he get onto this? And that should get the job done. Bellingham. That's a look and plays it forward. Cafu gets across and deals with it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Roberto Baggio, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Mendy.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. That's Rudiger.
There will be
Rodrigo.
1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
First half is up and things are looking good.
Yeah, I like the fact that
Let's
there
hope
was
for
a
another good
genuine
show
flow
in the
to
second
this
half.
game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Referee's given a throw. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bullet. And it's Xavi. Roberto Baggio. Schneider. And here's Baggio. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta. Messi. Xavi.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Valverde. Ooh, perfectly measured that, and that is expertly dealt with.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Barcelona preparing now to welcome the final whistle. That looks a cracking ball. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Roberto Baggio picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please put your hands together,
Any
everyone,
reflections
and
on what
give
you've
our
seen,
boys
Jim?
a round
Well,
of
they've
applause
managed
for
to
a job
start
well
on
done.
the front foot.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on
Hello,
a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But it's Owen. It's a sharp pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch me...
Has a look and has a go. Still goalless. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Decent hit! Caught offside that time. Costa Corta. Rosier. In with the challenge. Pull it. Pull it. Owen. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Sweet feet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this
The
time.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now the breakaway. He is through here. Driving through the middle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Got a shot away. It's a loose ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And in! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Nice bit of trickery. He's beaten the last man, and the shot's on here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 2, number 30. Coming on the field, number 9.
Real chance! And that is wildly
Number
off target.
7, Oscar Rodriguez.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Ronaldinho. Griezmann. And here's Ronaldinho. There's no flag. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Griezmann picking up the man of the... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. you can see, we've already started here. Gallagher. And it's Messi. Schneider, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen. Schneider. That's good vision. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Owen, and he's picked out the run. Owen! All Black can claim that. Llorente.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi. And he's straight offside. Longley. Now it's Solot. Pablo Barrios. Alvarez. For De Paul. Owen. Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's forced to go back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Llorente. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Owen. Longley. De Paul. Gallagher. Schneider. And it's Albertini. Schneider. Picks out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Was 71,898.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gallagher. Oh, good take in a good area. And that's really well manoeuvred. Galan is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi. And Owen! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Owen, and he's running through. Schneider is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Schneider. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, such a clever touch. Drilled in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Owen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Llorente. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...